Peter, I want to start with you because I had somebody just a few minutes ago email me this going, you think they could have approved the raid on Giuliani tomorrow rather than today and compete at all with obviously the focus that you would assume the Biden administration would have, which is on all things here. We know the White House and the judge doesn't get involved in these things, and I would argue today's news is proof.
Yeah, no, I mean, here's the bottom line, though, right? It also does sort of underlie one of the biggest differences between what we're witnessing these days and we'll see tonight and what the last 4 years looked like. For a lot of Americans, this will be one of the limited number of times they've probably heard from President Biden himself since his inaugural address. So you're seeing much more discipline versus the disruption, of course, of the last 4 years. But this is an opportunity that this president was hoping to speak to a wide swath of Americans right now, enjoying an approval rating from our poll at roughly 53%. Remember, he won 51% of the popular vote, so hovering right about where he was when election season was taking place here. And as you note, what they said when the COVID relief bill was being fought over, the president said the real risk wasn't going too small. Again, here they are making sure they avoid that risk. He is going big and bold across the board on these things, as you just laid out. It'll be $6 trillion in new spending the president will have proposed so far. Almost $2 trillion that was already approved as it related to COVID without a single Republican vote. And here, as you note, on those popular items from infrastructure and human infrastructure, they include things like expanding the child tax credit for another 5 years as part of the American Families Plan, education, adding universal pre-K for free for 3- and 4-year-olds, community colleges as well. And Chuck, as you laid out, they are picking these high ground issues, these issues with wide support across the board right now, as opposed to those issues, as you indicated, that can be much more contentious. They're not lowering the Medicare eligibility. They are not lowering prescription drug costs. Beyond that, they are also not going after student loan forgiveness. They are focusing on places where they feel they have real backing. And from Anita Dunn, one of the president's top advisors here, a memo that was obtained by NBC News saying that they believe the American people agree with the way they want to spend this money, or the way they want to pay for all of this, by taxing the wealthiest of Americans, Chuck.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.